It's very strange to look at myself since I've had my eye surgery on February 1st of this year. When I look at myself, I really look at myself. I don't know if I'm satisfied. I had a lot of work done to my upper lids and new work done to my lower lids. I had basically what they do is they took cartilage from this ear here, from behind my ear, which is still healing, and they somehow put it in my lower lids so that way my lower lower eyelids were raised up, because in old videos and old pictures, you could see the whites of my eyes underneath, and now I guess you can't. It does look like to me, though, it's hard to look, that my left eye looks different than my right eye. I still have dissolvable stitches in both eyes, especially my right eye. I want to be all healed up so I can try on a little makeup and see if I feel any better about how I look. Still not back to work. I think that getting this surgery made my depression and my anxiety a lot worse than what it was. I know that when I went back to work on December 14th, I wasn't ready to go back to work, but I did because I had to. I did because I would lose time, lose money out of my paycheck if I didn't go back to work at that time. Now, I went back to the doctor on Monday, and she granted me more time off work until March 4th, because I'm going to see a psychiatrist on the 26th, finally. I'm finally getting in to see one. Who knows what medication I'll end up on for that, or if he'll let me go back to work. I don't know. Ryan has been working a lot of hours. There's been a lot of changes for him at work too, which he's nervous about, which makes me nervous. And the financial situation is not the greatest right now either, but we're making it. Wish I could just be back to the happy, go out and get whatever you want person that I used to be. I do really wish that. I wish his pale skin had some color too. I'm meeting with the lawyer next week to try and get my financial situation back in order. I learned today that I passed my certification exam I had to take for my financial situation, which is good. We can just move on to the next step in our process. None of this is any fun. But it's going to be a big relief once it's all said and done. And I'm hoping that by the end of next week, before I return to work, that everything will be all finished. That I won't have to deal with lawyers and lenders and people demanding things from me that I don't have right now. I still want to feel better. When I went to the doctor on Monday, was explaining to the nurse, and the nurse always comes in before you see your doctor, and you end up having to explain things 2 times instead of once. But I was explaining to the nurse, and it seems like the first time is always the best explanation of, so why are you here? What's going on with you? That sort of thing. It's always the best. You always forget something the second time around with the doctor. But I was explaining to her that I just wanted to feel better. I didn't feel better. I feel worse. And talking to her about how most times I just feel like I'm better off dead than alive. And then how do you say that and also say in the same sentence, but I don't have the will to do anything that would cause me to die. I just want to be dead. But the surprising thing is, the lady asked me, if she could pray for me, and she prayed for me, like, right there in the office, and I don't think I've ever had somebody in a professional office stop me and say, can I pray for you? Yeah, I know, I see the cat behind me. And the only other person who ever stops and says, can I pray for you, is Emily. I miss Emily. But it was good for me to have that reminder from that nurse. I wish I knew what her name was. So that I don't forget that I don't have to carry all these burdens. And it's so hard, though, just to let go of them. But let somebody else take care of them. And a lot of people, when they don't have it in them to do that. It takes a strong will to say, okay, God, Everything is yours. The good and the bad and the ugly. It's all yours. Don't tell me what to do. Show me where to go. Teach me what to do. When you've been going through something for so long, you're like, at what point does my test turn into a testament for my faith? I guess I just have to pray harder. And I will. Even if I'm the only one that's doing it, I'll do it. I'm old enough now and to a point in my life where the help that I had when I was a lot younger just isn't there anymore. So, reaching out or asking for help just doesn't seem like the right option for me from those people that I got help from when I was a kid. One is dead. The other one has moved on to a new chapter in her life and has grandkids and no time. I understand. The other is thousands of miles away. I want to pray for them too. I think I'll pray for them more than I'll pray for me. Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I need to quit praying for my situation. Maybe I'm just too selfish. I don't deserve to be better yet. I don't know. But I know I miss my life.